Middle-earth is filled with legendary characters, many of whom wield immense power, whether it's through physical strength, magical abilities, or sheer influence. From the mighty wizards to the ancient elves, these individuals play a pivotal role in shaping the fate of the world in The Lord of the Rings. In this video, we'll break down the most powerful characters in Tolkien's epic saga, exploring their abilities, significance, and impact on the story. Let's dive into the most formidable beings in Middle-earth. At the top of the list is Sauron, the Dark Lord and primary antagonist of The Lord of the Rings. Sauron is a fallen Maya, a powerful spiritual being, and the creator of the One Ring. His influence over Middle-earth is vast, and even without his physical form, his power remains immense through the ring. Sauron's mastery of dark magic and manipulation allowed him to dominate vast armies of orcs, trolls, and men. Though he is rarely seen in physical form during The Lord of the Rings, Sauron's presence looms over every event. His ability to corrupt and control others through the One Ring makes him one of the most dangerous and influential characters in the entire story. Destroying the ring, and thus his connection to Middle-earth, is the only way to stop him, making him the ultimate threat to the free peoples. Gandalf, one of the 5 Istari, wizards, sent to Middle-earth by the Valar, is a Maya spirit like Sauron, but he uses his power for good. Initially known as Gandalf the Grey, he plays a central role in guiding the free peoples of Middle-earth, especially in their battle against Sauron. After his death and resurrection in the battle against the Balrog, Gandalf returns as Gandalf the White, even more powerful than before. Gandalf's wisdom, leadership, and mastery of magic make him one of the most powerful beings in Middle-earth. He is not only a fierce combatant, but also a strategist who works tirelessly to unite men, elves, dwarves, and hobbits against the forces of evil. His ability to inspire others and his deep knowledge of the world's history and lore cement his place as one of Middle-earth's mightiest figures. Galadriel, the Lady of Lothlorien, is one of the oldest and most powerful elves in Middle-earth. She possesses one of the 3 elven rings of power, Nenya, which grants her the ability to protect and preserve her realm. Galadriel's wisdom and magical abilities are unmatched, and she is revered as one of the greatest of the Eldar, the highest group of elves who once lived in the Undying Lands. In The Lord of the Rings, Galadriel plays a crucial role in aiding the Fellowship, offering them gifts and counsel as they embark on their quest. Her mirror allows her to see events from the past, present, and potential future, making her a key figure in the fight against Sauron. Galadriel's deep connection to the ancient world and her vast knowledge of magic make her one of the most powerful characters in Middle-earth. Saruman, like Gandalf, is one of the 5 Istari sent to Middle-earth. However, unlike Gandalf, Saruman succumbs to the desire for power and seeks to rival Sauron. Known as Saruman the White, he was originally the head of the White Council, but his lust for power leads him to betray his allies and forge his own plans for domination. Saruman's magical abilities and intellect make him incredibly dangerous, especially when combined with his cunning and manipulation. He raises a vast army of Uruk-hai and seeks to dominate both Rohan and Gondor. Although his ambitions are ultimately thwarted, Saruman's betrayal and his alliance with Sauron's forces make him one of the most powerful and tragic figures in The Lord of the Rings. Elrond, the Lord of Rivendell, is another key figure in the battle against Sauron. Like Galadriel, Elrond possesses one of the 3 elven rings, Vilya, which enhances his healing powers and allows him to protect Rivendell from the encroaching darkness. Elrond is an elf lord of great wisdom and strength, having lived through many of Middle-earth's most significant events, including the War of the Last Alliance, where Sauron was first defeated. Elrond plays a vital role in The Lord of the Rings, particularly in organizing the Council of Elrond, where the decision to destroy the One Ring is made. His knowledge of history, his healing abilities, and his leadership make him one of the most powerful elves in Middle-earth. Aragorn, the rightful heir to the throne of Gondor, is one of the greatest warriors and leaders in The Lord of the Rings. A descendant of the Númenórean kings, Aragorn has extraordinary strength, agility, and endurance, which are enhanced by his royal lineage. As a Ranger of the North, he has spent his life protecting Middle-earth from Sauron's forces, often working in the shadows. Aragorn's true strength lies not just in his combat prowess, but in his leadership and ability to inspire others. His role in leading the armies of men against Sauron, as well as his personal journey to reclaim his birthright, make him one of the most important figures in the War of the Ring. By the end of the story, Aragorn becomes King Elessar, ushering in a new age of peace for Gondor and Middle-earth. The Witch-king of Angmar is the leader of the Nazgul, Sauron's most feared servants. As the chief of the Ringwraiths, the Witch-king wields immense dark power, making him one of the deadliest beings in Sauron's army. He is immune to mortal weapons and commands legions of orcs and dark creatures in Sauron's service. His most notable appearance comes during the Battle of Pelennor Fields, where he faces Eowyn and Merry. Despite his formidable power, he is ultimately defeated, fulfilling the prophecy that no man can kill him. The Witch King's sheer strength and role as Sauron's most trusted lieutenant make him one of the most dangerous foes in Middle-earth. Tom Bombadil is one of the most mysterious and powerful characters in The Lord of the Rings. He lives in the Old Forest, and his true nature is never fully explained, but he seems to exist outside the normal rules of Middle-earth. Tom is immune to the power of the One Ring, showing no interest in it, and even unaffected when wearing it. Though he plays a small role in the story, Tom Bombadil's power is undeniable. He commands the natural world with ease and appears to be an ancient being who existed long before the rise of Sauron. His carefree attitude and immense strength make him one of the most enigmatic figures in Tolkien's world. The Balrog, also known as Durin's Bane, is an ancient and terrifying creature that resides in the depths of Moria. Balrogs are Maiar, like Sauron and Gandalf, but they were corrupted by Morgoth during the First Age. The Balrog's power is immense, combining brute strength with fiery magic. The most famous Balrog in The Lord of the Rings is the one that Gandalf battles in Moria. Their confrontation in the Fellowship of the Ring is one of the most iconic scenes in the series, with Gandalf sacrificing himself to defeat the Balrog and later returning as Gandalf the White. The sheer power of the Balrog makes it one of the most fearsome creatures in Middle-earth. Glorfindel is a powerful elf lord who plays a significant role in Tolkien's wider legendarium, though his role in The Lord of the Rings is limited. He is an elf of great renown, having once battled a Balrog and survived. His power is comparable to other elves like Galadriel and Elrond, and he possesses immense strength, wisdom, and magic. In earlier drafts of The Lord of the Rings, Glorfindel was the one who helped Frodo reach Rivendell, but in the final version, this role was given to Arwen in the films. Glorfindel's history and strength make him one of the most powerful elves in Tolkien's world, even if he remains more of a background figure in the main story. From the Dark Lord Sauron to the enigmatic Tom Bombadil, Middle-earth is filled with characters whose power and influence shape the fate of the world. Each of these figures brings something unique to the story, whether it's through their magical abilities, leadership, or sheer strength. Which character do you think is the most powerful in The Lord of the Rings? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the most powerful characters in The Lord of the Rings, make sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite fantasy worlds. And don't forget to check out our video on the greatest battles in Middle-earth. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching.